For centuries, Petra stood as a jewel of the Roman Empire, a city carved from living rock, glowing red beneath the desert sun. But then, almost overnight, Rome walked away. What unseen force, what hidden catastrophe could make the greatest empire on earth abandon such a prize? Prepare to unravel the deepest secrets of this ancient city, as shocking new discoveries finally reveal why Rome left Petra. Once a symbol of wealth and survival, Petra became a ghost city, left behind by the empire that was supposed to protect it. And so the question remains, was Petra simply unlucky, struck by disaster, or was it the victim of Rome's calculated abandonment? The truth, carved into stone, is that even the greatest cities can fall. What do you think? Did Rome betray Petra, or was its fate always written in the desert sands? Petra is often called the Rose City, carved into the sandstone cliffs of Jordan. Founded by the Nabateans, Petra rose from the desert as a miracle of engineering and trade. Its people carved monumental temples, built complex water systems, and turned arid land into thriving markets. When Rome annexed Petra in the year 106 CE, the city continued to flourish. Amphitheaters, colonnaded streets, and Roman-style baths blended with Nabatean designs. And yet, centuries later, Petra was silent. Its markets were empty, its water channels dry, its people gone. Why? That question has puzzled historians for centuries. For generations, the mystery was explained by three common theories. First, earthquakes. Massive tremors in the 4th century CE destroyed much of Petra's infrastructure, collapsing temples and shattering its water supply. Second, shifting trade routes. Rome, always hungry for profit, began redirecting commerce toward ports on the Red Sea, bypassing Petra and draining its wealth. Third, resource depletion. Some argued that Petra's desert environment could no longer support its people, forcing them to abandon the city. Each of these theories seemed plausible, yet none explained the whole truth. Petra was resilient. Its people were engineers of survival. If trade faltered, why not rebuild? If earthquakes struck, why not restore? Why did Rome, so capable, so powerful, choose silence? The puzzle remained unsolved. Recent excavations, however, have begun to change everything. Archaeologists have uncovered inscriptions and pottery suggesting that Petra did not collapse overnight. It declined gradually in stages. Some neighborhoods were abandoned, while others were repurposed. Instead of a sudden disaster, the evidence points to a slow transition. More surprising still, new structures outside Petra indicate that its population may have shifted to nearby Roman settlements. The people did not vanish, they were absorbed. Trade records add another layer of truth. Goods that once flowed through Petra began appearing in Roman-controlled ports hundreds of miles away. Petra was not destroyed, it was sidelined. So why did Rome abandon Petra? The answer may not be in nature, but in politics. Rome's empire thrived on control, and Petra, once essential, became less strategic. Instead of relying on a desert city controlled by former Nabateans, Rome shifted trade to ports it directly controlled. Places like Berenice and Aila on the Red Sea became the new arteries of commerce. This was not a collapse, but a calculated relocation. Rome quietly drained Petra's importance, withdrew its investments, and redeployed its military elsewhere. The empire didn't lose Petra, it simply left it behind. Today, Petra is a ghost of its former glory. Tourists walk the Sikh, marvel at the treasury, and wander through silent tombs, but the city's streets no longer echo with life. Rome's decision to abandon Petra reshaped the region forever. The Nabatean culture was absorbed into the empire, and Petra became a relic rather than a capital. But Petra's story carries a warning. Even the most powerful cities are vulnerable, not just to earthquakes or hunger, but to shifting priorities and cold political strategy. If Petra could be abandoned, what of our own great cities? Could power, trade, and politics someday erase them too? The mystery of Petra is not just about the past. It's about the fragility of civilization itself.